What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. This has been a very, very busy Sunday. I think I just said in my other video, I had been talking to, some people that I talked to on social media, and I was like, man, this has been a very, very boring past couple of days post NBA Finals. Like, not really much has been going on. But, there's a yin and this thing waxes and wanes, a yin and a yang when it comes to talking sports. And there will be moments when a lot is going on, and that's one of these days. So earlier, I did a video telling you that LeBron James reportedly will not take a pay cut and will opt in for the 52.6 million player option for 2025-26. So he's going to take that money. Fine. I just said, don't sit up there and take the money and then complain about, oh, the roster is not sufficient as far as winning a championship. So then Rich Paul comes out a couple of hours ago and basically says, even though we understand that the Lakers organization is building for the future, is going to build around Luka Doncic, LeBron James wants to be in a situation where he can win now. Okay? He wants to be in a situation where he can win now, and that he's going to be looking at moves over the next couple of days, or I would say days at this point, and then will make a decision as far as his future is concerned after that. So what that tells me, and I think that tells anybody with half a brain, is he's looking at how they're going to move in free agency. And if they don't make the moves that favor him winning in the short term, then he's going to ask for a trade. He has the no trade clause, but if he wants to, he can waive that and request a trade. Let me say this. To all the people talking about, well, he deserves the money, he can take the money, fine. Fine. But like I said before, you can't sit up there and complain about a team. You can't take the $53 million when you had an option of taking 20 or 25, leaving tens of millions on the table, which will help the team be able to sign players to give you the prerequisite opportunity or ability to at least contend for a title. You can't sit up there and take the money and then complain about the team only having a few hundred thousand, or maybe a couple of million to sign some mid-level guy, use the mid-level reception to sign some, some middling guys. It doesn't work like that. So what this tells me is that LeBron James doesn't want to be part of this situation. He doesn't want to be part of this, which means that I got to admit it once again, Ticket was right. LeBron James could not have known about the Luka Doncic thing. He didn't know about it. And I think that he's fucking the Lakers over. Despite the fact that they bent over backwards to do everything that this guy asks since he's been there. They purged the team that they had with all of those assets when he first got to the Lakers, right? You still had all those young players. They purged all those assets to get Anthony Davis, to get that one Mickey Mouse bubble title no one fucking respects. They went and got Russell Westbrook, courtesy of LeBron James, right? Oh, but before that, they gutted the championship Mickey Mouse team that they had, courtesy of LeBron James and Rob Pelinka. Then, because of LeBron James, although he gets no fucking, criticism for this, they went and got Russ when me and 78 and everybody saw that Russ was not going to be a good fit for the Lakers organization. But he did it anyway because he had a plan to have the media use Russ as a lightning rod for criticism as far as them losing, while he selfishly stat padded to go for the scoring title. LeBron James and the media almost destroyed Russell Westbrook's playing career. Now, you get Luka Doncic, a guy that the franchise wants to be the face of for the Lakers organization for the next 10 years minimum. They're under new ownership, so you can't sit there and do whatever wiki charms you was using for Jenny Buss, because new owner not going to have that. You're not going to have the same influence. So you know that. So that's why you're pulling this crap about, well, we want to see what the organization is going to do. No, you just don't want to be in a situation where you can't manipulate things. That's what that's about. You don't want to be in a situation where you have to, your influence. You can't run to the front office and, and have the owner and the executives just dance to your tune. You can't have that. Your ego won't allow that at this point. So now you're using this bullshit about, oh, we're trying to see what the team's doing, even though we understand they're trying to build for the future. So all you care about is yourself. That's all you care about. So now you're going to try to go to a team and chase a ring. Oh, by the way, a ring that you claim that you don't care about. Remember, you're the one that excoriated ring culture. You're the one saying it shouldn't be about chasing rings, but apparently that's what the fuck you're doing. You're chasing a ring, you clown. Man.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That's what he's doing. What a disingenuous twit this guy is, man. You get on your mindless blame podcast where you're supposed to be, what do you put it? How do you put it? Celebrating the game. But all you're doing is celebrating yourself and pushing these narratives, these self-serving narratives. And now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? It's a bad thing to want to win a title, but that's exactly what you're doing. If you do request a trade, it's because you're going to chase a ring. One thing I hope that does not happen, and I'm just thinking about this, I hope this doesn't happen, ladies and gentlemen. With the injuries that have besieged the Milwaukee Bucks, injuries that have besieged the Pacers now, injuries that have besieged the Celtics, and we see how the Celtics have pretty much just blown up that team for the most part. I hope what I think is not going to happen may happen. I hope. Because you see all these teams in the East are desecrated. The West is comparatively is loading up. What I hope doesn't happen is somehow this guy maneuvers his ass back to the East, in particular Cleveland. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope there's not some trade that involves, Darius Garland and some other pieces And, 'cause I'm trying to think of the Moneyman matchup. Darius Garland, maybe a couple other pieces, you know where I'm going with that, man. I would hope that Dan Gilbert has had enough of this clown. But you never know, man. That's how this guy moves. He's a ring chaser. He's a ring chaser. He's real shrewd. So don't be surprised if he tries to run his ass to the Eastern Conference, if he does indeed ask for a trade. This is a sneaky, slimy dude, bro. But like I said, I thought championships don't matter. I thought it's about your resume and what you accomplish. So if that's the case, why can't you just play one more year in LA and be the bridge between the past and the future with Luka? No, because you're not about putting back to the game. All you're about is taking from the game. That's all you do. And that's why the game is in the way it is right now. That's why the game is in the spot it is right now. That's why these players are the way they are right now, because you're a terrible influence to the game. You're a failure when it comes to handling, being the ambassador and being a statesman of the game. You failed as far as carrying the game and taking it to new heights. You failed. And now you get ready to run. Apparently, he's getting ready to run again. Just like he ran from Cleveland in 2010, like he ran from Miami in 2014, like he ran from Cleveland the second time in 2018. Now he's getting ready to run from the LA Lakers because he didn't get his way. Or I shouldn't say he didn't get his way, because now that they're under new ownership, you know what I'm saying, he knows he's not going to have the same pull. He's not going to, and there's probably some things going on. You know what I'm saying? There's probably some things that hasn't been leaked yet. I wouldn't be surprised if Rich Paul has been communicating with the new owner and he can see that they're not going to be able to rap. He's not going to be able to have the same influence with this guy that he did with Jenny Buss. You know what I'm saying? Even Jenny Buss might have switched up on him a little bit. She's probably giving him those big old little girl cub hugs that she was giving before, being more formal, treating him more like an employer relationship. His little bruised little ego couldn't take it. I don't know. All I know is he's a clown, and I'm sorry that the NBA's had to experience this crap over the next couple of years. But if he does ask for a trade, Laker fans, you're getting your team back, and that's a good thing. Unfortunately, if he goes in the conference where I think he's going to go, I feel for the next team, man. I really do.